Christy. I'm 35. I've been in Estonia for 3 years. I initially came in to study for my master's program. So I finished, I was in Tatu. I came in through, I went to Tatu straight. So I was in Tatu for a while, finished my program, was working as well while studying, and then afterwards decided to move into Tallinn. It's beautiful. It's cold. The people are friendly and not so friendly. Not the warmest set of people, but then when you get to know Estonians, you like them. I like the environment. It's quiet, it's peaceful. I'm unbothered about being out at any time of the day. It's just works. It's just nice, yeah. I would say the language requirement, finding out how to structure your CV to suit the job market in the European market itself. Estonian job market is certain, established around a certain sector. So it's not as widespread as you find in some other countries where you have expansive different sectors of jobs where you can, based on your skill set or your personal preferences, you can go into that. So you have to structure your search. I would also say lack of feedback or poor feedback from the recruiters. Those are the key challenges I would say I experienced. When you're new to a place, you need to acclimatize yourself to the environment. And one of the best ways to do that is to get to meet people. Experience is the best teacher. And since I didn't have the experience in the Estonian job market per se, I had to ask people who already had that experience. So I communicated with my classmates, a couple of friends I met, even other immigrants like myself who were already here before me. Some were running their PhD programs at the time, some were also running their masters at the time. I made sure that my CV was not just generic, because I was applying for different roles that I knew I could handle. So I also had to play into what an employer wanted. I had to make sure that I was offering the best of myself to different employers for different roles that I was applying into. So those were key things I did to ensure that I got into the market. The Estonian government has made it quite helpful to find information online. So I do commend them for that. So there were lots of resources I used. I used CV Online, for example. I had CV kiosks as well. It was quite helpful in finding jobs, available jobs, what's in the market. Europass was the perfect help when it came to arranging my CV or organizing my CV, because I come from a different sector. I come from the African market and then trying to blend into the European job market, the EU job market. So I had to ensure that my CV matched what recruiters wanted. Glassdoor, it's an excellent platform as well because it helps you to see what other job searchers have experienced in their job search, or even people who work for those companies you're seeking to enter into. Like I mentioned, I came in to study to run my master's program, so the university was helpful too. So the university tends to run some job fairs or help you to give you ideas or insights into what the Estonian job market looks like, where to look out for, what kind of help to ask for and all of that. So university fairs, job fairs helped as well. And last but not least, I would say interacting with people, asking questions, getting to meet people, asking people in the market and jobs as well, your colleagues, maybe friends you meet on the street or at a bar, just interacting with the Estonian people or even other foreigners you meet along the way helps you to know what you're looking out for. Sell yourself. I think for me that was the biggest thing. I had to sell myself. Your first experience or first meet is not with the recruiter or the person who is going to interview or who is looking to employ you. It's usually your CV. Your CV sells a story. Your CV sells who you are. It tells about your personality, what your skill set is as well. Stay positive. Why do I say that? Most times you tend to get rejections for sure. So I would say getting rejection does not describe you. It doesn't define you. It doesn't speak to your skill set or your expertise. It doesn't speak to your personality as well. It's not the reason for you to step back or lose interest or lose confidence in yourself or your ability. So stay positive, be patient, because it's not a spontaneous process. It might take time. It might be easy for some people in a short period of time to find what they're looking for. It might take a longer period of time for another person. So I would say be patient. That helps a lot. Know the job market, do your research. You need to know what you have and what you're selling to the employer as well. And try as much as possible to ask recruiters, because in some cases you don't get feedback from the recruiters. So I had to reach out. What exactly are you looking for? What exactly do you think my lapses were? Why do you think I wasn't the best fit for this role? So it helped me as well to also put in that effort or know where to adjust my profile or my structuring of my CV to meet what was being needed out there. So I would say those things.